This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Rob. I've been very fascinated with something I found in the storage unit, and that is Operation Crimson Stone Infinity Code 1. Now, this is going to be a whole separate video because I painted up all my dudes and I put everything together, and I want to show you how this is played and how you go about this. But there's a whole other thing going on with this Infinity thing. So I went up to the Bearded Brown Coat, our local gaming store, because I knew that they had, and I just pulled the rest of the wrapper off, N4. Okay, there is a book, and there's so much more. This Code 1 is the simplified version of this, and I wanted to show you the beautiful story behind it and the rule book that you can pick up, because there is a whole universe here that really is fascinating. And as I started to read this, I was really blown away by these two books, and you know, it really sold me on this. Now, this is the N4 is the newest rule edition, and they actually simplify things. So I'm going to go down, take a look at this a little bit, and then what we're going to do is we're going to come back up, and we're going to talk about this a bit and what to expect with that, because I'm going to be doing kind of a walkthrough of the rules and stuff like that, just a Code 1 so you get the stuff, and then we're going to work our way into this, because it's just another great system. And it's almost like a real-time strategy type of miniature game, which is really pretty incredible. But I wanted to show you how pretty this is, and why I think you should get it. So let's go around the table. We're just going to take a quick look through the books. I want to show you some of the art and how immersive you can get into this. So we'll take a look at that, and then we'll come back up and we'll get on out of here. So I just quickly want to go through this. This is just a very interesting system. Unfortunately, my book was a little banged up. Yeah, guys over at Bearded Brown Coat, yeah, I got a bad book, but I'm not going to bring it back. You know, I'm not that guy. They have a nice little introductory game that you can play. Everything kind of works off, you know, you're going to have certain skills as a trooper, but everything really comes together as you use your weapons. The different weapons are going to give you certain pluses and minuses and stuff like that. How many times you're going to be able to hit things, the number that you're going to roll under. You're going to be using a D20 system, which is really fascinating. And you're going to see it when we do Code 1, as I explain step by step by step. There's a lot of different rules in here, but I've been really studying the Code 1. Infinity Gamer, check that site out. That guy's fantastic. These models are beautiful, and they're pewtered. As a matter of fact, I could show you some, but you know what? I'm going to save that for another video. But size matters, okay, because you're going to have a size differential, which is going to matter. Cover becomes important, and crossing somebody's path is really interesting, because if it's your turn and you assign an order and somebody moves and they're in your line of sight, well, they could take a shot at you, and yeah, good luck to you on that, because you could just get eliminated just like that. Really, it's a quick moving, real-time strategy type of game that does a lot of really great things. You're going to have, you have movement stats, jump stats. You're going to be able to climb buildings, different types of weapons. Like I said, there's area weapons. There's a lot of rules here that you can really make this very deep, and add certain skills and equipment and build your army out a certain way. And it just really is fantastic. And N4, it actually simplifies the rules of the past. Now, also with this comes this core book that you can pick, that you get with this set, because I picked up the whole set here, the N4 set. And this is where it really gets interesting, because I've been reading this and it breaks down all the different factions and gives a tremendous amount of history and things like that. And these models are absolutely beautiful. This is a fantastic game that was under my radar. And I'm ashamed to say, people said, hey, you should try Infinity. I would love to see an Infinity video. And I was like, yeah, well, I don't know. And boy, am I hooked. I mean, talk about dangling the bait in front of me. I took it, and now, I'm just totally hooked into this, because this is just it's beautiful models. They're metal, which, it feels like you have some kind of weight. I don't know what it is about metal minis that just make you feel like you got something more there. And the game is just fun. It's like this really crazy, wild, real-time strategy type of thing. And I really love what they've got going here and what they're going to continue to do here. These sets, these Code 1 sets are really fantastic. There's a bunch of them out there, and the terrain is just absolutely terrific. I can't speak highly enough about that, and putting the stuff together. And these books are just clean, and the rules are very concise. The art is beautiful. If this doesn't get you excited to play it, I don't know what will. But we are going to be doing a live play or a taped play of Code 1 to show you the basics. We're going to do Crimson Stone first, and then, we'll take it from there. But I'm hooked. I wanted to show this to you. This is another option. We talk about different games. Well, guess what, folks? Here's another one to add to your arsenal. So let's go up top and get my final thoughts and get on out of here. I'm really fascinated with this, and I wrote Corvus Bellis about this, and to see if they would, if they wanted, to sponsor a couple of videos here and send me some stuff to review and stuff like that. And they responded very quickly and said, oh yeah, well, we'll send you something, you already sent your address, so forth and so on. So we'll see if they send anything. There's been plenty of people that said, hey, yeah, we want to. But, that's not what this is about. What this is about is that I'm very interested in this universe. And so much so that after I finished putting this together, I went up and I got this N4 book, like I said. And then I went and I got Beyond Operation Crimson Stone, which in the book for it, we'll explain all that. There's more figures that you can do to add to your two sides, the nomads and the other side there. What I really like about this, the D20 system is fantastic. How the weapons, you have a ballistic skill, but it really depends on what type of weapon you have and how you're going to do things. And if you cross somebody's path, and you're in their firing line, even though you're on offense, you can get shot and get eliminated. And it's just such an interesting thing. I like how the charts that they have, which I printed out. I like the core book here, which gives you all the backgrounds of everything that you could ever want, which is just another fantastic thing. And now I'm sucked into this universe. So now I want to do more. I want to paint more. The scenery that they give you, I love the cardboard scenery. I wish they had the neoprene maps. That would have been a lot better. But hey, you want to know something? I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. There's a lot out there, and metal miniatures on top of it. Even though they have some plastics, like in that box there, they have some plastic, but it's all metal miniatures, which are just beautiful, and they're fun to paint, and they just remind me of a time gone by. And this is, you know, I've played a couple of games of this, just the Code 1, the introductory stuff, and I'm looking forward to adding the depth and everything of N4 and really getting a lot out of this. This is something that if you are looking for a 40K replacement, I'm going to say it, this really is an interesting, fascinating system that I really think that you'll really enjoy. People have told me, hey, you got to check Infinity. You got to check Infinity. Check Infinity. I go, yeah. Well, I checked it. I was wrong. They were right. And boy, this is fantastic. N4 Infinity, the booklet. We're going to be talking a lot about this game in the coming weeks, especially since I painted a ton of it and had a good time. You can check out the video that I'm doing. It'll probably come up in a couple of days from now, but also you can check out the pictures. I put them on Instagram and Twitter because that's the only thing I use those two for, and just get ready for what I think is going to be some real fun and excitement here on the channel. Till next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.